What's up, YouTube? So we've got a brand new episode of Preacher, which was, well, to say the least, it was a bit underwhelming. So the show has been going from, it's pretty okay, to the last episode, which was last week, which was absolutely fantastic, where we saw Jesse take command of his powers. We saw some hilarious kind of very dark pulp comic moments with the whole angels being killed repeatedly and repeatedly and repeatedly. So if you remember at the end of the last episode, we had Eugene being told to go to hell. Well, funny enough, that was not the first time that Jesse has told someone to go to hell. Yeah, we got flashbacks which pretty much give us an idea and the reason why Jesse is how he is and why he's so determined to be good and be the saviour and live up to his father's kind of demands and just become his father, basically, and become the preacher and look after the town. So, to a fault, that has happened when he uses the powers. It's not gone well at all. But now we know why. Like I said, we have flashbacks with him and Tulip in school, him doing the right thing, standing up against bullies, and, well, you can see that Tulip is a bit of a bad influence, even at that young age of a school kid. So, the flashbacks were a bit iffy, kind of, the kid was trying to go from, like, indifferent to good to having a random lash out. So we know that his father was killed, and what I'm guessing, this is me speculating here, that the whole thing with Odin Quincannon wanting the land is this, I think it may have been him back in the day, try and get the land that way, kill his father, and then take it. But I don't think he planned on Jesse coming back and fixing things and getting that land and owning it as a church for the town, which is good to get some backstory now finally to understand what happened back then. And also it was cool to see Tulip and Jesse interact and then get taken away by his father, for his father had some prejudices against the O'Hares, which I'm guessing they're not a good family considering her mother was in prison and her uncle was drunk and couldn't take her from school when she was taken to the headmaster's or the principal's office. So there's a lot of backstory again there as to why Tulip is the way Tulip is, which I thought was a very interesting way, but it didn't really, in my mind, you've gone from Eugene being told to go to hell and then disappearing to this kind of backstory, which I kind of think the backstory should have been first, and then this happens. It shows him dealing with the same thing, the same mistake, where he prayed for his father to be killed and go to hell, and then he gets killed. Well, we don't know if he's gone to hell, do we, at all? But you probably don't think he has. But we also get more backstory on Eugene, and it turns out, well, Eugene was the best character in the show, in my opinion. He was the moral compass of the show, and then he got told to go to hell. But it turns out that he put the girl in a coma who we saw a few episodes ago, and I believe she was in the last episode as well, just a bit. And yeah, so he's not a very nice person. It's incredibly fucked up. Kills her, shoots himself. Neither of them died whatsoever. Which, why is he not in prison for trying to murder her? I don't know. But we've also then got another storyline of the Tulip Cassidy romance thing, and should we tell Jesse, should we not, which Tulip knows he's a bad guy in his temper, etc., so knows he won't take that well, but Cassidy's like, he knows him just as the preacher, so it's interesting. You've got two sides of Jesse there which two people know, and I'm not really big on that plot line. I said last week I wasn't big on that, and I'm not big on it again here, but you know, whatever. So the culmination of Odin Quincannon being told to follow God, well, I think that he's following God by being, well, he's now religious, but he still wants the land that the church is on. So Jesse's big gamble did not work whatsoever, which isn't good for him. And there must be a reason why they want that land. And I want to know what's going on inside that meatpacking plant as well. There's something dodgy about that, I think, as well. It's really good to get this backstory, but it kind of just fell a bit flat and should have been done a lot earlier in my opinion. But we're probably going to get more backstory again, trying to find out or why Odin wants that land. There's only a couple more episodes in the season. I'm loving it so far. Everyone should be watching it. Tell your friends about it and also tell them to subscribe here. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and also comment below with your favourite part of the episode. And I'll see you soon and goodbye.